Let's check out the projects going on around the house today. We're getting ready to put the rock brick facing on the wall. There's some 2x4s I need to get painted for the loft in there. I got a couple drum fans to either blow cooler air in or suck hotter air out. I set up my air compressor to get ready for a small project. I got rid of the crank hose reel and got me a more automatic one from Lowe's. And I got me, I guess, a pigtail from Harbor Freight. So that worked out real well. And what I was doing was putting some weather stripping on the inside of the garage to keep out dust and air, hot air from coming in. And I just brad nailed that up in there, and it goes all the way up, and the door just rolls down next to it and just nestles right in there, give me a nice tight fit with that door. And I went over and did the same thing on the larger roll-up door, and it goes, I think the stripping is 81 inches. I'll have to get out the step ladder and run it on up just as far as it'll go up to the top there. Although this will be a permanent location for the air compressor, that way I have access to the tires for the RV and the cars to the right. I want to build something more permanent than that table over the air compressor. I'll be getting to that water heater here pretty soon. I need to actually cut those legs and install that water heater underneath the sink in order for the plumbing to all fit in there properly. Another project I have going is I'm assembling this vinyl gate, and I'm squaring it up right now. I'll be getting this done for the gate installer on those metal gates on the wall. They'll be putting this in for me. And of course, to square this up, I'm taking a measurement from each corner and adjusting it accordingly so that it's equal dimensions. Then it'll be square. And here's some of the hardware that came with the hinge kit. It's got some covers. Pretty heavy duty. I've never assembled one of these gates. It's a 4x5 gate. And the cross members are glued into the uprights with a PVC vinyl fence cement. And then once it sets, these 6-inch screws, 2 at each top and bottom corner, and then there's a cap. So we'll get that finished up and put it off to the side, waiting for the gate installer to go ahead and finish that up. There's the other drum fan. I have it blowing up high in the garage to blow it out. There's the first batch of 2x4 studs I need to get painted up for the loft. I prefer to get all the wood painted ahead of time when it's easier to apply the paint, cut it, assemble, then do any touch-up that might be required. Right now, back here is the only area I have to work. So I'll be doing the painting of that wood back in here. So I'm going to get this gate finished up and start laying out that 2x4 studs and get those painted up. Okay, so the gate's finished. I have it propped up here against the wall, protected with those towels. One more thing to try to find a place to store. I moved the 2x4s back to my work area here and got these things painted up. I painted them on, let's see, all three sides. I figure one side will not be seen at any given position. Okay, so let's go get some more wood and get this stuff painted up. Well, just got back from Home Depot, got me some kiln dried wood here. Picked through it, got me some pretty good pieces. I got some 2x6 and 2x4 stud length and a couple sheets of wafer board. I think it's 7/16. I'll be using this for my workbench. And of course I need to find room to store all this stuff, so I'll be putting some 2x6s in this area next to the gate. And I'll be bringing back the 2x4s to my little painting area, which is getting ridiculous. Gonna have to do something with moving some of that stuff out of there. There's the finished 2x4s painted. Got one warped one there. The rest stayed pretty straight. They'll be good to work with. But I do need to move some of this stuff, and I'm thinking I made a little bit of room next to the RV here. So I'll be relocating those items up in this area. Give me some more room to paint and build that loft. Anyway, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more updates.